the heart won't get a chance to speak, because the mind has its own, you could say, firewalls, or you could say like military defense systems, that any time a very powerful, you could say a very powerful, you could say, idea which is sent from a higher place into us via perception, or via an idea, or a chance of enlightenment. It's like the mind has like a military defense system that will try and shoot that down. Think about it as like above us, or not even above us. We are frequency, and when other frequency from you could say an infinite, infinite state of infinite awareness potentially tries to interact with us. It's almost like our ignorance, which is our defense missile system, like shoots it down, man. And this is so true. It's so true, because like any kind of like positivity, especially in people who are very like negative, any positive thought, it's like the mind shoots it. It's like, nah, that's not gonna happen. Nah, that's all bullshit. Like ignorance, complete ignorance, and a sense of like, no, that doesn't make sense. And it's purely the ignorance of the computer system which our mind all belongs to, being rational to truth. Truth is truth. There is no other way to describe truth as being truth. Truth is truth. And the mind doesn't like truth, because the mind can't connect to truth. It's not in the program. It's not in the computer system. Truth isn't programmed to exist within the computer system, because it wakes up the heart to understand what's really true. And the truth is that we're computerized, and that the heart doesn't belong. The heart is essentially part of the illusion, but the heart, within the heart, is the light force, is the love, is the truth, which gives us that sense of infinity within this computer program. And as long as we can understand that we are truth, love, and justice within this computer program, we can wake up to the true knowledge of that we don't really belong here. We belong to something infinite, having the human program experience. And essentially through love and light and divine connection to love and light, we can always unite back through projecting our growth of love, and we can break out of this computer program, because it's only a perception. We're only light energy being focused on a point of attention through when we were raised and evolved. If we didn't have the programming, or essentially if we look at most of the ancient cultures have been completely culled, because within their heart, potentially they were living such a infinite, maybe within the human body, but they were truly connected to something higher than themselves, and they lived their lives and promoted, whether it was any ancient cultures, promoted that they were having the human experience within the infinite access to divine enlightenment, and in the infinite awareness within a human body. And essentially that's exactly what we still are, except we have a mind that's programmed to keep us away from that. So if we could think that we were all once a human, but much more connected to infinite itself, infinity, infinite awareness, it could be like, it's hard to say, we can't talk about that, but having a perspective of connection through infinity itself. But we don't have that anymore. We only have our point of attention and our point of focus, which is programmed to think about wealth, power, and greed, and money, and success, and comfort. And it's all controlled by fear, worry, and stress to keep us in a narrow point of view. And I'll summarize in the next video, just in general, about what I'm talking about in these subjects.